Right at the top of this video, please hit the like button down below, the thumbs up button that will tell Google and YouTube my video has value and credibility, and my video might then rise to the top of Google and YouTube search results to help people with this VINClarity.com, potential scam. I'm not saying it's a scam, but it has signs of past scams. I'll say that. So I looked around online for information about this, and I have written an article before about vehicle history report scams and am aware of what's going on with certain websites like this. So when I first saw VINClarity.com, I'm thinking people are trying to sell their cars on Facebook Marketplace or maybe Craigslist, and then the person who is pretending to be interested in buying your vehicle but isn't actually interested might be telling you, I want a vehicle history report, but don't go to any reputable websites you've actually heard of. I want you to go, don't use Carfax or whatever. I want you to go through this website I like called VINClarity.com. And it's likely that they are involved with the website so that they collect the fees you pay them for a history report of a vehicle, perhaps. And I start looking around the website itself. There's something for $9.99. You can get either a subscription or one report. I think it's one report for $10 or a subscription for $25. But I noticed this. On the website, it had a mailing address and an LLC about Data X Group LLC. The mailing address was 1309 Coffeen Avenue, Suite 10296 in Sheridan, Wyoming, 82801. And there was an 844 phone number. You might be saying, okay, what's wrong with that? Sheridan, Wyoming is associated with a lot of scams. And the 844 phone number, I see 844 numbers with a lot of different potential scams online. And so that to me did not really surprise me. And so I then said, okay, let me go look around on Google just very basically, which you maybe did too. Immediately when I searched for this mailing address, as you can see here on my screen, I got BBB Scam Tracker, something having to do with a shell company for the marketing of multiple branded products for some company. So this looks like, I'll say it like this. It looks like a business at this address that allows a lot of different people with LLCs or whatever to anonymously have a physical address without ever actually visiting that office. So it maybe gives the veil of legitimacy is what I'm seeing with this. And that's not great because I've seen this Sheridan, Wyoming town show up a lot with past scams with people who want to remain anonymous but sell products in a very scammy sort of a way. And so that's not great. That's not great at all. And I see here that, the state of Wyoming government website talked about this having a fictitious name, some business, and then other problems with this address. Reported scams at registered agent site rely on tax benefits, something. That's the North Gould Street address, but Sheridan, Wyoming. Anyway, let's go to Trustpilot reviews because I want to show you what I found here. 11,000 reviews. And I was like, wow, 4.2 out of 5. For VINClarity.com. But you can see here, this person says this service forces a customer review in order to download a PDF copy of a report, I guess. And so that to me says, okay, that's why they have so many reviews. Let's refresh this, go to the very top of the page. And let's see if we can find any information about why people are leaving so many reviews and are the reviews legitimate. So 4.2 out of 5, like I said, VINClarity.com. You go down here, and here's the latest review from 5 minutes ago. This person says, review before using, bruh. And so they think maybe they have to put something slightly positive in order to get the report. They don't want to say anything bad and then not be able to get their report. That's not great. This person said, good value, but has Tina actually looked at what the product is? Easy to use, blah, blah, and it says 5 stars. Good process, easy to use. This is all within the last few hours. Simple process, great source of information, easy and cheap, but not free. Good information, quick and easy. So it seems great. A lot of people are reviewing it because I guess they're being forced to do so. Let's see what people have to say who are giving 1-star reviews because this might give us the best possible insight. Nothing trying to get something done 2 hours ago. 9 hours ago. Well, they force you to write a review if you want to download the PDF report you just paid for. So that's kind of like extortion. I think that's where bogus is flopped. I don't understand these people. Customer support is a joke. They can't do anything over the phone. I was charged 3 times before they said they would cancel. That's not good, but that's also not surprising. Okay. It says here requires a review in order to download. We know that. Very disappointed with this service. It claims it's free, then actually charges you, and then you can't even print or download without leaving a review. Yep. Information is misleading and not completely accurate. I did not agree to be robbed by your service. And this is all within the last 2 days, by the way, in terms of when these reviews showed up on Trustpilot. Waste of $1. Carfax had a lot more info. Yeah, you go with a legitimate company like Carfax. I don't like being forced to write a review. Simply, I couldn't get my report until I wrote a review. Too long, not clear up front. Scammers, beware. I tried to buy the bike 2 months ago and it never went through, and charged my account 3 times. Called to get refunds, say they will refund a bike. Oh, motorcycle. Beware of this website. Okay. 1 star. Asked for a loan value, did not receive. Please cancel. Thank you. Stupid review. Only doing a review so I can download. Charged $24.99 for a membership I never signed up for. I saw other reviews saying that the other day. I noticed. Out-of-date information. Did not know it would become monthly. So watch out for that. Not a surprise with these sorts of things. So that kind of looks like maybe that's what's going on with this VINClarity.com website. You sign up. Someone tells you for some reason you have to go and get a vehicle history report from this website. They have no actual intention of buying the car from you. They just want you to go pay this website money. And then apparently it signs you up for some $25 a month thing, according to these reviewers, which is not great at all. It says here there's a subscription, $24.99. I selected the one-time purchase, and I was billed $24.99. And that the vehicle history report was outdated. Not great at all. And this stuff is just not that surprising. I've seen this over and over again with other sorts of companies, websites, whatever, for these vehicle history reports. I looked up Data X Group LLC, and I found, by the way, any other companies named Data X or whatever, don't go bother them if they have nothing to do with it. It looks like there's something called Data X having to do with Equifax, but it looks different than Data X Group LLC. I noticed this on Data X Group LLC on BBB. Look at this. It says here, money was also stolen out of my account for a membership I never agreed to. I emailed them to cancel the membership I never requested and was still charged the following month. That's not great. Charged $1 for an IQ test and stole $25 out of my account. So that's something we see over and over, isn't it? We're seeing this over and over, that someone behind this is leading people to buy something, whether it's an IQ test, a vehicle history report, whatever the products are being offered. And maybe the language, the wording, whatever is not completely clear. And then people, or they're just, applying memberships to everyone, whatever's going on here, these reviewers are not happy. And you need to look out for this, because it's not like I got some reviews that go back months or whatever. A lot of these are from within the last few days. These 2 on BBB, there are only 2 of them ever, and they're from November 2025 and September 2025. But the ones on Trustpilot are all really recent that I read from. So I hope this video has given you a little bit more of information about like what I see when I look at these sorts of companies. You notice you're never going to find any information about who truly is behind this company, where's their founder's name, photo, any of that. And they registered anonymously through Sheridan, Wyoming address and all that. Just like go, the people who are telling you to go to this website, VINClarity.com, don't seem like they actually have any real interest in you and like buying your vehicle. So I hope that's clear. Like, comment, subscribe. The thanks button is down below too. The heart-shaped symbol with a $sign. If you want to tap that, that is your way to get back to me in a safe and secure manner. And that's just about all that I've got. The thanks button to the right of the thumbs up and thumbs down buttons. Thank you so much for watching.